Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to episode 18 of Café Stella and the Reaper's Butterflies. So we're starting with today's chapter with 4.1, a brand new chapter, and let's just hope that we get some decisions and route making, yeah, because I've been really dying to get that started. Common route's been fine, but kinda do want to get that started. The last episode we were able to finish off the little family incidents with the little girl and doctor. It was a cute story. It's just a bit out there, I guess you could say. Like what I really want is start routes, so having a little extra thing added wasn't great, but I mean I still liked it nonetheless. We were also able to see May being cute as well, which is a great scene, which really caused me to now be conflicted on which one to go for, but I think I'm still going to stick with Not May first, but we'll see then. I mean, there's still a few more mini chapters to go, I'm sure, so nothing else that I can think of, except for Kana constantly inviting us to release the butterflies. Still not too surely know why, unless it's just for that, just to reuse the scene or something. Anyway, let's get on straight to it, shall we? Can you taste test this for me? Of course.
ありがとう。問題ない。よし、オッケー。次の工程も引き続きよろしく。
Okay. Honestly though, it's kind of a pain in the ass to measure out the exact amount every single time.
愚痴りたい気持ちはわかる。けど、面倒だからって計量を省いたら、マジぶっ飛ばす。
I know, I won't. The only reason I haven't made any major mishaps in the kitchen so far is because Susan-san always checks over my work. I'd have to be pretty ballsy to ignore her instructions, especially since it's my ass on the line if I mess up. I'm not skilled enough to do that anyway. I bet you are though. You could probably measure everything by eye and still turn out delicious.
そらまあ、味見しながら作れば美味しいものを作る自信はあるよ。けど、全く同じ味に仕上げ続けるのは難しい。
That is true.
ちゃんと美味しさを維持すること、そしてさらに向上させることが私の仕事。だから、いくら面倒な工程でも無視をしちゃダメなのさ。
You know, you're actually surprisingly professional sometimes, Susan-san.
失礼な物言いだな。
I mean, no offense, but you seem like you're a pretty lazy person outside of work.
君が私の何を知っていると言うんだね。
We have an informant. Well, Hiroto's told me a lot of stories. Like how you take off your clothes and leave them off, or how you never cook at home, or how your fridge is always full of beer.
お仕置き確定。
Rest in peace.
私は仕事とプライベートを分けるタイプなの。いいじゃん、仕事でこれだけしてるんだから。部屋では女子力低下させたってさ。
It's kind of weird for me to say this, but she reminds me of an OL, if you guys know what that term is. Person who, an OL who works hard and comes home and just falls on the ground, just tired and just lets their life go. I don't know, it's hard for me to explain, but that's what I get.
無駄話はいいから。朝一で授業があるんでしょ。無駄口叩いてないで働きな。
Once my morning shift is complete, I head to school. Shiki-san and I have the same class today, and she's already seated in the classroom by the time I arrive.
おはよう。
Morning, Shiki-san. We greet each other as I take my seat beside her. I do so very, very naturally, like it's the most normal thing in the world. The ability of humans to adapt never ceases to amaze. I'd never have imagined that I'd be able to sit next to a girl with such confidence. The other students in the class were baffled at first, but now hardly anyone bats an eye. Partly because they've gotten used to the sight of us together, but also because they found out we're co-workers. Ah, so it's spread, I guess. Apparently the cafe's been garnering quite a reputation among the girls at university.
今朝の作業はどんな調子？
Same as usual. I'm confident the customers will be happy with today's batch.
朝からお疲れ様でした。
Don't mention it. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what kind of customers do we usually get at the cafe? I'm stuck in the kitchen most of the day, so I don't ever see. I'm guessing most people come for our cakes?
主力商品ではある。持ち歩き2時間の人とかもいるから、離れた場所から来てくれる人もいるみたいだし。
Wow.
でも最近はケーキ以外を目的にしてる人も増えてるみたい。徐々にだけど。
Oh really? Like what?
コーヒーや紅茶が美味しいって言ってくれる人もいるし、オムライスやパスタが好きって人も。あと、
as when she did a sly-long glance like that with the Sprites as well, and then aside from that, I'm guessing it's the waitresses?
閣下というか、帝さん目当てで来る人も結構いるみたい。
Not what I expected. Oh, they want to see Mikado in his cat form. Mikado? Why him? He's not walking around serving drinks in his cat form, is he?
イケメンの壮年男性が入れてくれる美味しい
Another again,
紅茶。
Again, the other way. Not that he came for his cat, but his other form. Okay.
そして寡黙に仕事をこなすジェントルなその姿にご近所のマダムたちがハマってるみたいでね。
Wow, okay.
帝さんと比較してうちの旦那はああだこうだと愚痴をこぼす集まりができつつある。
What the heck? Yeah, I also didn't expect this.
隙を見てフロアを覗いてみたらお客さんの中に多分うっとりしてる人がいると思うから。
Can't believe a damn cat has more luck with ladies than me. That's just sad.
高峰くんってコスプレ好きな上に熟女好き？
Wow. Stop making me make me sound something like that. Stop making me sound like some sort of sexual deviant. Like normal girls my age, okay? And stop with the cosplay thing. I thought we already cleared that up. I mean, I certainly don't mind it, per se.
熟女が
Cosplay.
趣味じゃないなら別に嫉妬する必要もないんじゃないの？
I'm not saying I want to be popular with a bunch of housewives. I just want to find it strange that he is. I mean, he's not exactly the hospitable type.
落ち着いた雰囲気で黙々と働くところが旦那に比べてかっこいいって思われてるのかもね。
Maybe I should try working in silence too.
高峰くんの場合、ただの不愛想って思われそうだからやめておくことをお勧めしておいてあげる。
That sounds depressingly accurate. Even as a kid, people always said I looked unfriendly. At this rate, I might never get a girlfriend.
そのうちできるんじゃない？平気平気。
And their face? That's all you have to say?
でも実際、以前よりも雰囲気は良くなってると思う。ちゃんと挨拶もしてくれるようになったし、こうして普通に話もしてるし。いずれは高峰くんを好きだっていう人も出てくるんじゃない？
You really think so?
割とマジで。
Shiki-san, that wasn't a roundabout way of saying you like me, was it?
そんな気は一切ないから安心して。
Alright then. She smiled with such conviction that it honestly hurt.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, another here.
3名様でしょうか。
へえ、奥のソファーの席いいかしら。
どうぞご案内いたします。
ありがとう。今日は何を注文しようかしら。
I was just looking at the background characters here, and most of them seem like the same that I saw before, but I recall us be seeing a guy here. I wonder if that was that doctor from before. If it was, that was actually quite well done.
メニューはこちらです。お決まりになりましたらお呼びください。
ありがとう。いつもながらどのケーキも美味しそうだものね。でもとりあえずコーヒーよね。
Sound like those housewives?
そうそう、マスターにコーヒー入れてもらわないと。
お呼びになりましたか？
ごめんなさい。そうじゃないの。もう少し悩ませてもらえる？
かしこまりました。ごゆるりとお過ごしください。
やっぱりいいわね。うちの旦那も今でこそ肉まんみたいな体だけど、若い頃は。何マスターみたいにキリッとしてたの？若い頃はあんまんだったかしら。何が違うのよそれ。
Wow, you weren't kidding.
ね？
The trio of middle-aged women, at least twice my age. I definitely don't want that kind of attention. But then why do I feel this indescribable sense of inferiority? I feel like he's doing way more for the cafe than I am. He charms all of the local housewives into coming here. His photos gets tons of followers on Instagram, and he's also the one who found all our suppliers.
うわ、確かに考えてみるとものすごく有能。
You don't have to rub it in.
でもまあ、だからって高峰くんが無能ってわけでもないんだから、そんなに卑下しないでもいいんじゃない？ほら、嘆いてる暇があったら仕事に励む。
Alright.
さてと、そろそろ片付けを始めましょうかね。メイさん。はい、なんでしょう。夏目さんにお願いして閣下の写真をクラウドに上げておきましたから、お店のアカウントの更新をお願いできますか？
When they see Natsume, no, it's not. I was thinking of. It's like we haven't seen Nozomi in a while. Pretty surprised by that.
はーい、了解です。すみません、メイさんの方がインストには慣れてるでしょうから。いいえ、大した手間じゃないですよ。いつも通りあざと可愛い写真。どれどれ、私にも見せて。ほら、これ。ほんとだ、かわいい。猫って芸を覚えたりはしないんですよね。なのによくこんな写真が撮れますね。ちょっとしたコツがあって、まあ猫の習性を利用するような感じですね。
He's tended to be easily swayed by transparent flattery, to be precise.
すぐに狭いところに逃げ込むとか、そういうのですよね。そもそもカッカってどこの猫ちゃんなんです？それは、地域猫みたいな感じでしょうか。
Oh right, because I don't think they know she knows it. So all they see is another cat, just a random cat, another person, and they just call him the Excellency. They don't refer to it as Mikado. So in their eyes, it's not related whatsoever.
私、お店の部屋を間借りしているんですけど、
その部屋に元から出入りしてたみたいで、仕方ないので餌をあげているうちに。
え、いいんですか？飲食店なのに。
キッチンやフロアには決して入らないようにちゃんと言っていますから。
Well, it's late about the dining floor.
賢い子なんですね。
Mikado would probably be none too pleased if he overheard this conversation right now.
じゃあ更新を。どの写真がいいかな。これはどう？それならこっちの方が良くない？確かにそっちも捨てがたい。
Just all of them.
なんです？どうかしました？
ああ、いえ、インストって実際にどんなのかなって思って。
そういえばスマホ持ってないんでしたっけ？スマホを持たない主義なんですか？
そういうわけじゃないんですが、私ピコピコとかそういった最新機器が苦手なので、操作もよくわからなくて。
Makes it sound like an old person.
ピコピコ。おばあちゃんがそんなこと言ってたな。そんな難しいものじゃないですけどね。あ、私のスマホで更新してみます？
いいんですか？
実際に触ってみれば、そういう苦手意識も薄れますよ。はい、どうぞ。
どうすればいいですか？
まずはアプリを立ち上げて、アカウントがちゃんとお店のものかチェックして、カメラのアイコンをタップします。
タップ？
そんな困った顔しないでくださいってば。これです。ここのアイコンに触れればいいんです。
こんな感じで？あ、画面が。
ライブラリーから写真を選ぶんですよ。
写真はどれがいいと思いま
Unless
す？
you know how to drag and scroll.
これとか？あ、でもこっちもかわいい。いや、こっちも。スクロールで他の写真も選べますよ。
Yeah.
画面が動いた。
そこからカンナさん、今までどうやって生きてきたんですか？
Yeah.
そこまで言わなくても。
すみません、そんなつもりじゃなかったんですけど、すみません。
The three girls are huddled together, peering down at a phone as they try to decide which photo to post on our Instagram. Though Akizuki-san usually has the air of maturity about her, she comes across like a helpless child when she's thrust into situations like these.
で、キャプションとハッシュタグの設定をするんです。
フリック？
Sorry for skipping that.
画面を押してから弾くっていうんですかね。こんな感じで。
おお、これがフリック。
I feel like they were saying flick, flick. I think it's the way that with Japanese phones, the way you type on the screen is you hold the button and then different characters come out from it. Kind of like when you hold on a letter and like a number or something will pop up. Or when you hold like on some phones, it's a question mark and then you can select either the dash or the comma or full stop. It's that type of thing where you hold it and then you can select what letter you want. It goes up, left, down, or right. So I think when in terms of with flicking, it's when you press down and you flick up, and then you press down, you flick left type thing. I think that's what they call it.
写真と関係のある範囲でなるべくたくさんタグをつけます。あ、お店の名前も忘れずに。
Yeah, I do that with my videos.
うんうん。
で、終わったらシェアをタップ。それで投稿完了です。
はは、なるほど。これがスマホですか。
ほら、意外と簡単だった。
指だけで操作できるからそこまで難しくはなかったですけど、 でも楽勝ってほどでは。
慣れればすぐに使いこなせるようになると思いますよ。
猫の写真も夏目さんに頼ってばっかりで。
写真なんてタップするだけなんで、ぶっちゃけ犬や猫でも撮れますけど、これも慣れですよ、慣れ。ついでですから撮ってみます？アプリを起動させて、ここを押すだけでいいんです。腕を伸ばして、もっと顔を近づけて、カンナさんの肌すべすべ、スリスリするの気持ちいい。ほんとだ、すべすべだ。
くすぐったいですってば。
でもこれぐらい近づけば、ちゃんと入ってるね。タップしてください。
ここでいいんですよね。それじゃあ撮りますね。3、2、1。
イエーイ！
今のでいいんですか？
はい。撮れてる撮れてる。私の顔変になってる。そんなことないよ。かわいいよ、のぞみちゃん。気になるならスタンプ使う？
ハンコを押すんですか？
Postage stamp.
スタンプです。写真を可愛くするために飾るんです。ほら、こんな風に。
おお、こんな面白機能まで。
Yep, just keeps going. Looks like you two are getting along well.
何の話？
Was it so dark? Weird. I mean, there's a light post right above them when they won this picture. Akizuku-san, you know, in the store earlier.
驚くようなことじゃないってば。一緒に働いてるんだからあれぐらい普通。昴生君じゃあるまいし。
Hariha, you know me too well.
笑って受け入れるところじゃないと思うんだけどな。でも最近はちょっと変わってきたよね。前よりも明るくなった気がする。やっぱりカフェで働き出した影響とか？
Yeah, maybe. What about you, Nosumi? How's the job treating you?
楽しいよ。
You're not working too hard or anything, are you?
平気だってば。ごまかしてるわけじゃないから安心していいよ。
Well, if you ever need help with anything, just let me know.
困ったことか。
Is there actually something?
そんな大げさな話じゃないんだけど、コーヒーや紅茶の入れ方をもう少し研究したいんだよね。
Been practicing, haven't you?
そうなんだけど、私が入れたのとカンナさんや夏目さんが入れたのを比べるとなんか違うんだよね。微妙に。でも確実に。
But it doesn't taste bad, does it?
ちゃんとお客さんに提供できる味ではあるけど、コーヒーや紅茶目当てのお客さんが来た時に私が入れたコーヒーを出せる自信がなくって。
Do we get a lot of those customers?
ちょこちょこ。でも最近は増えてるかな。午前中とか夕方頃の空いてる時間を狙ってドリンクだけ注文する人が。
Guess I hadn't noticed since I don't handle drinks.
明らかに雰囲気が違うんだよね。
The connoisseurs of coffee.
なんていうか、こうオーダーの時点で噂の味を確かめてやる。さあ出してみなさいみたいな空気を感じる。
Okay. Sounds pretty pretentious.
勝手に思ってるだけで態度が偉そうとかそういうわけではないんだけどね。だからちゃんと練習しないとって思ってはいるんだけど、これがなかなか。
Right.
ここでいいよ。送ってくれてありがとう。じゃあまたね。
See ya. I haven't had any of Nozomi's coffees since the cafe opened. Whenever I feel like drinking some, I've got into the habit of brewing my own to practice. Next time, I guess I'll try asking her to make me a cup instead. Still, she's sure. Don't know why I'm rushing it. Still, she's sure working hard. I better do the same.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
4.2.
そうか。店の方は順調か。
I was thinking that as soon as I saw his face, I thought, oh shit, did he come back already? But yeah, it's just a phone. Well, it's not. Well, it's only been a month since we opened.
お前の声の様子から察するに、少なくとも客が徐々に減っているわけではなさそうだな。
For now, anyway.
そうだな。今は大丈夫でも、客は突然飽きたりもするものだ。
Well, for now, we've got some of the best cakes. We have good reputation on our food as well, on the drinks. And we even got someone putting even more customers in, and they seem to be enjoying that as well, so what to say.
メニューには気をつけた方がいいぞ。大規模とか頻繁でなくても、変化はつけていった方がいい。
Good advice. I'll make note of that. Suzune-san mentioned that too.
そうか。まあそこら辺は実際に働いているお前の目で見て肌で感じたことを重要視すればいい。
Thanks, Dad.
なんかってなんだよ。
For all the help, and for calling to check up on me.
親ならこれくらいは当然だ。というか俺の場合、今までが干渉しなさすぎた。放任にしたってもうちょっと親らしいこともできたはずだが、そういうこともできなかったからな。これくらい気にするな。他にも何かあるなら気軽に連絡しろ。これでも俺はお前の父親だからな。
Thanks. I appreciate it, really.
そんな礼はいい。俺たちは、いや、なんでもない。
Alright, well, I'll call you again sometime, and, take care of yourself. Don't get sick or anything.
あ、わかってる。
Talk to you soon. Once I end the call, my gaze drops down to the phone in my hand. How long has it been since he last called me for no reason? I mean, he did have a reason, but still, it feels like the first time in ages that we've chatted on the phone. Well, time to go to work. Hmm.
どうしたの？何か悩み事？
I was just thinking about new menu items for the cafe.
どうしたの急に？今のメニューに何か問題ある？
No, I don't mean it in that sense. Don't you remember what you said to me? We need to keep our customers from getting bored. I'm not saying we need to change the menu constantly, but we're probably going to have to at some point or another. So I figured I might as well start brainstorming now rather than later.
えらい。心構えはしておくに越したことはないよ。
Yeah, except I'm having trouble thinking of anything.
そりゃそうだ。簡単に思い浮かぶなら誰も苦労はしないって。
Any veteran advice for me? You can make it sound like she's old.
そう言われても、オリジナリティを求めすぎないとか？新しい料理なんて毎日どっかの偉いプロが必死に考えてるんだから、急に思い立って考えつくもんじゃないってこと。
I guess that's true.
やる気と努力は買ってあげるから、今はとりあえず美味しいものを作るってところに集中してみるといいんじゃない？
Alright.
よしっと。パンケーキ焼けたよ。
運びます。
Is that all the orders we have for now?
はい、そのはずです。
フロアの方はどう？
落ち着いてますよ。カンナさん。はい、どうかしましたか？
Something to do about a coffee or something?
またそれっぽいお客さんが来たので、お願いできますか？
Too afraid to do it her own, or...
そのパンケーキを私が運んでおきますから、ブレンドを5番のお客さんです。
Yeah.
わかりました。
すみません、いつもお願いして。
謝られることじゃないですってば。それじゃあパンケーキはお願いしますね。
One of those customers?
ほら、あの人だよ。
Will he have Sprites? She points towards a man in a suit, sitting at the counter. His elbows rest on the table, with his fingers steepled. He looks like some sort of commanding officer waiting patiently for his coffee. That's the kind of guy who makes you uncomfortable?
いや、やばいとかじゃないんだけど。ほら、あの人を見て気づかない？
Our cafe's key demographic is mainly women, but we do see businessmen like him from time to time. At a glance, he doesn't exactly seem like the type who'd enjoy eating cake. But then again, there's no reason he can't. Not really, no.
ほら、前に言った味にうるさそうなお客さんだよ。
Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that. Unlike the two of us, however, Akizuki-san stands behind the counter, looking not the least bit intimidated. Her movements are confident and meticulous. With a graceful flourish, she drizzles hot water into the dripper, extracting the coffee.
お待たせいたしました。ブレンドコーヒーです。どうぞ。
ありがとう。
No Sprites, okay. Not important. Hating of it like that, but so it is. The man doesn't drink his coffee right away, instead giving it a good whiff. Okay, yeah, definitely one of those guys then. People who do this sort of things, who take extra ways into taking care of the coffee or taking a look at coffee or anything like that, you know that something not normal. Only after that does he slowly bring the cup to his lips. Closing his eyes, he takes a few sips. Ugh, what does this do? Some kind of sommelier? Get out of here. I mean, people can enjoy their coffee wherever they like. Akizuki-san standing her ground, though, impressed. After a few seconds, the man opens his eyes.
これは素晴らしい。
恐れ入ります。
舌の上で華やかに彩りが広がる。嫌な酸味もなく、コクもある。そしてまろやかな苦味。バランスが取れている。
Yeah, guy knows his stuff.
何よりもこの甘みのある優しい香りが余韻として包み込むようだ。そう、例えるなら少女が春の森の中を踊るように歩く散歩のような味だ。
That's never heard that before. The hell kind of comparison is that? Yeah.
私に聞かれても、比喩としても全く意味がわからないけど、とりあえず絶賛ってことでいいんじゃない？
Still, it takes a lot of courage to let someone critique your coffee like that. I sure as hell wouldn't want to be his barista.
そうなんだよ。だからついカンナさんを頼っちゃって。
But honestly, it's entirely possible that guy's just pretending he's some connoisseur. For all we know, he could be faking it.
そういう人の場合、絶賛はしないんじゃないかな。なんとなくのイメージだけど。
Yeah, I think people who would pose would say, oh, it's nice and like this or this, but it's not as good as like this. I might taste my, you know. Well, either way, I think he likes coffee. As far as I can tell, he's got no complaints.
そうだね。私ももっと練習しよう。
Well, the thing is that even if she does practice, she's been having, how can I say, issues with her confidence in it, I guess you could say. Akizuki-san's coffee must be quite something if it can satisfy such a hoity-toity customer. Now I'm curious to see how good it is too. Maybe after work.
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様。
さてと、それじゃあ、あとは片付けですね。
そちらは任せていいか。私はレジを閉めてしまいたい。
わかりました。
I know it's a bit late to be asking this question, but should we really be leaving a cat in charge of our finances? You ever have an issue with him being in charge of anything? You always worry about his hands and everything else. Not that I'm saying I could do a better job, simple math I can do, but I don't know squat about accounting.
なんだ？どうかしたのか、高峰康生。
I'm just a little worried about our bookkeeping. I'm not sure how I feel about leaving everything to you.
心配するな。きっちりとしている。簿記の資格を持っているからな。
Wow, okay. Say what?
一応独学で2級までは取ったのだが、さすがに1級の方は難しいのと、あまり時間を割り当てることができなくてな。それでも水頭帳をつけるぐらいはたやすいものだ。
No kidding.
労基と同じだ。後々税務署に来られても面倒だからな。
Alright.
X でマクロを組んで管理している。
I like it how they beep out Excel. You've got spreadsheets too? Well, how's our balance sheet looking?
全体としては赤だな。
Oh. What? Isn't that like kinda bad?
開店時に使った資金も含めているからな。さすがに一朝一夕では回収できんが、この調子なら難しくはないだろう。
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're gonna have to use a lot of money to purchase the cafe and everything else in the cafe, staff, everything else. It's gonna take a lot of money. Then obviously you're gonna have to pay that back and top of things. So, yeah, it's gonna take a while.
初期投資を除いた場合はギリギリ黒といったところだな。
Barely, and here I thought business was booming.
人件費も結構かかっている。それに
Yeah.
数の読み違いやミスから発生したロスもあった。もう少し効率的になれば余裕も出てくるだろうさ。
Speaking of mistakes, I've screwed up my share of orders as well.
さて、では今日の分の帳簿をつけるか。片付けの方は任せたぞ。
Alright. Gotta give him credit. He's a man of many talents. More than me, at least.
今日も助けてもらってありがとうございました。
いえ、そんな大したことでは。というよりも仕事の一環ですから。
Oh, I almost forgot.
高峰さん？
The customer at lunch today was raving about your coffee, wasn't he? So now I'm a little curious how much it's improved since the last time I had it.
高峰さんに飲んでもらったのは確か出会ってすぐの頃ですよね。だったらあの時とは味は結構変わっていますよ。あれから随分練習を重ねてきましたから。
Oh, really?
はい、今では私もコーヒーを飲めるようになって味だってわかるようになったん
Oh,
ですから。
you drink coffee now.
と言っても苦味が強いのはやっぱり苦手ですけど。
Huh, it must have been hard for you.
それはもう。でも苦労だけじゃないですよ。コーヒーの味がわかるようになって少し楽しみも分かってきましたから。
You hear that? Not to me. You just have to enjoy the taste of coffee to brew it. So get on it. Get used to the taste. There's some sort of trick to it?
心を込めて丁寧な作業を心がけることでしょうか。最後に魔法で愛情を注ぐことも忘れずに。萌え萌えキュン。
It's not that type of cafe. Yeah, you must be feeling it now.
無言が一番困るんですけど。
Sorry, it's just kind of cringy hearing the words moe moe kyun in real life. I'd like to know what the word for in English, in Japanese is for this cringy. 'Cause that's definitely an English word, obviously, and I want to know what they use in.
きついとか言わないでください。そんな反応されると私の方が傷つくんですから。
Don't quit your day job then.
ちょっとしたジャブ、 小粋なジョークじゃないですか。私だって本気で言ってるわけじゃないですよ。とはいえコツと言われても言葉にするのはちょっと難しいんですが、コーヒーが苦手な私でも飲みやすいように丁寧にというのを心がけると上達した気がします。
What does that mean specifically?
そうですね。豆の量やお湯の温度をしっかりと測る。注ぐお湯の分量、スピードを膨らみの具合によって調節する。そうすることで嫌な苦味や酸味を極力出さないように心がけるんです。まあコーヒーですから苦いのは苦いんですけどね。それでもマシになりましたよ。
I see.
そんなに気になるのでしたらお入れしましょうか。
Would you?
とか言いながら最初からそれを期待してたくせに。
You got me.
だと思いました。それじゃあ片付けが終わってからでいいですか？
Sure. I'll meet you back here once we're done.
はい。さてと、片付けはこんなものかな。
Good job today.
お疲れ。
You can go ahead and get changed first.
いいの？じゃあお先。
No problem.
お待たせしました、高峰さん。
Okay, but you know, you can change out of your uniform first. I don't mind waiting a bit.
気にしないでください。どうせ部屋はここですから。着替えが最後になっても何も問題ありません。
I have a feeling we might be in for another kind of sprites CG soon. If you say so.
それよりもコーヒーでしたね。いつも私が飲んでいるのでいいですか？
Sure, that's fine. Is it different from the kind we served at the cafe?
私が個人的に買って実験しながら飲むための豆なんです。お店で購入したものをプライベートで勝手に使うといろいろと面倒らしくて、
Ah, that does make sense, yeah.
帝さんに文句を言われるんですよ。
Wait, really? I've been using cafe ingredients to cook our staff meals this whole time. Should I stop?
そっちは福利厚生の扱いであらかじめ計上しているとか言ってたような。
Well, I mean, you have to have your employees fed, so that's work things.
私も詳しいことは分かりませんが、問題があるようなら何か言ってきますよ。なのであまり気にしないでいいと思いますよ。
Well, alright.
では早速準備を。
She produces an unfamiliar looking coffee canister. Where'd you keep that?
いつもは私の部屋に置いてあるんです。
Is it right to store them at room temperature?
数日で飲み干せる量なら常温で問題はないそうですよ。まあ気温が暑くなければですけど。これも焙煎したてのものを昨日買ってきたところですから、今からこれを引きます。
Next, she brings out a hand-operated coffee grinder. Wait, you're going to grind them by hand?
自分の分を入れるときにはこれで引いているんです。もともとは以前のお店で使っていたんだと思いますが、部屋に残っていたので。
She seems to be having some trouble opening her canister. Is it stuck? Want me to try?
いえ、これぐらい。
And it's spilled everywhere. She finally pries open the lid, but with a bit too much force, scaring the canister contents and raining coffee beans onto our heads.
すみません、大丈夫ですか？
I'm fine. Nobody's going to get hurt from a couple of beans. Still, that's a lot of beans wasted.
面目ないです。あ、でも全部ぶちまけたわけじゃありませんから、まだ残ってますから、すぐに入れますね。
I'll sweep up the rest of these beans in the meantime
す
then.
みません、ご迷惑をおかけしてしまって。
It's no big deal. I'll be done by the time the coffee's ready. Although the beans had scattered in all directions, they weren't honestly all that many. Managed to sweep up every last one in no time at all. Meanwhile, Akizuki-san's mill continued to grind away noisily, accompanied by an earthly scent of freshly ground coffee. Something wrong?
いえ、大したことではないので気にしないでください。
She's squirming around a little. Well, whatever. By the way, is there a trick to grinding beans using a coffee mill?
一定の速度でゆっくり回すぐらいでしょうか。とはいえ、一定の速度で豆をひくって結構難しいんですけどね。力の入れ具合に癖があるというか、そこら辺は個人の感覚の問題でしょうけど。こんなものですかね。細かくしすぎないようにひいた豆をちゃんと測ってドリッパーにセットして、お湯の方もまずはコップを温めておいて、残りをドリップポットに入れ替えて温度を少し下げて、で基本的にそこまで入れ方は変わっていないんですけどね。
You said it tastes better, didn't you?
なんでしょうね。作業に慣れたおかげでお湯をより細く注ぐことができたりするからかもしれませんね。お待たせしました。
Yeah.
どうぞ。
I was expecting a new sprite. It's getting a bit late this episode, so we'll end the chat with the start of the new sprite.
フロー
Checking.
チャート
Yeah.
画面だよ。
Obviously nothing's changed since we haven't had any decisions in quite some time. Okay, so let us end with this being the thumbnail, which would be great. And then I was thinking of using the one where they were playing around with the smartphone, but this was perfect. So today's episode we were going over just random things, just everyday things. But coffee was a lot of emphasis in this chapter lately. Back and forth between Nozomi and Kana's coffees, and the connoisseurs talking about new things as well as working on improving on ourselves. So I'm still not too sure where we're going at the moment, how it's going to progress. Still been a bit back and forth. So for now, I'm not too sure where we're going with this. Like, what is? Because normally most of these things have a purpose. So I'm expecting something to happen with the coffee in the future, in the next chapter or so. Something might happen that might cause our coffee to go bad, or we might require Nozomi to create her coffee, and it might not go so well. I know, I'm expecting something to happen soon. So yeah, that's it. I guess there's not much to really talk about in this episode. So let's just hope next episode will be great. So yeah, for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. See you another time, next time.